What's up, everybody? Welcome back to This or Therapy. I am your host, Chris Mack, and today I want to talk about the difference between manners and respect. Now, I grew up in the South, and manners was it's a part of my DNA, and it still is part of my DNA. I still say ma'am, sir, thank you, no thank you, please, all these things. But what I realized, especially in the world of today, that manners and respect are two different things. See, I used to think that they came hand in hand. I thought if you were showing manners to somebody, then that means you were also showing them respect. Or if someone showed manners to you, they were showing you respect. But it's not necessarily true. They don't go hand in hand. Because a person can still refer to you as ma'am or sir, and things of that nature, but that doesn't mean that they actually respect you. You know what I mean? Because manners is just behaviors, right? Really, manners is just a behavior. Pulling out your chair, tucking your napkin, or putting your napkin on your lap. You know what I mean? Saying please and thank you. These are just behaviors that we have to kind of have a polite society, but it doesn't mean that it implies true respect. For instance, there's a different kind of respect that you have for people, and of course it's hard to have respect for strangers. You can respect them as a person, but to show real respect and not cross boundaries. To show respect, it's about not crossing boundaries, right? So let's say as a guy, you can't just go around smacking women on the butt just because you want to, right? It's disrespectful. It's completely, there's no other way of it. It's disrespectful. You wouldn't do that. But not doing that doesn't mean that you have respect for those women. It just means you ain't trying to catch a case. You see what I'm saying? There's a difference. I have respect, I show respect to my father. Even though I'm an adult, I still respect him when he, puts out suggestions on things I should do in life, or, gives me advice and things of that nature. Anything like that, I respect his advice. Now, do I always take it? No. But I still respect it. I sit down and I listen. I don't just, walk away or say, nah, I got it. We're done here. No, because I know the sacrifices he made in life to get me to where I am, to make sure that I was raised right. I respect him because of that, right? And some people also take fear as a sign of respect. Fear is not respect either, because I can be afraid of you, but that doesn't mean I respect. I just respect the idea that consequences come with that, and that's what you really respect, is the consequence that comes from crossing the boundary with certain people. That's what the fear is. But respect is shown in all the ways to me. Like I said, not crossing boundaries. If you're at somebody's house and they ask you to take their shoes off, you don't, ask them why you need to take your shoes off. You just take them off. Or if you're at somebody's house for dinner, you offer to do the dishes. That shows respect. That shows appreciation. That shows that you that you respect them and you appreciate the thing that they did for you, having you being over. They invited you, you still appreciate it and you show respect in that regard. Also, to show ways of showing respect is, how can I put this? You just don't do the things that you treat people the way that you want to be treated. That's a true sign of respect. That's really what respect is about. It's treating people the way you want to be treated, right? If you want to be treated with respect, you have to give that respect to people. And that's in anything. It's even the smallest things, right? How you come into their home, how you are when you're around them, the things that you say when you are around them, the things that you talk about, right? If you know a person has, let's say you're talking to a veteran, if you know a person has PTSD, you're not gonna start firing off fireworks out of nowhere, out of respect for that person. Even if you think it's gonna be a funny prank and all that other stuff, no, you just don't do that. Or somebody's, been in a couple of car wrecks, you're not gonna pretend that you're about to get in a wreck while they're in the car. You know what I mean? It's those kinds of things that we gotta show respect. I think we're losing that a lot in society. People forgot, they were so caught up on pronouns and who, these, theys, who, gay, woman, man, like we just forgot about the respect of the person in general. And we're so caught up in our own little worlds because of social media and our phones that like we forget that what we see on our phones has no real effect on the outside world in the sense of what's going on in your personal life. And people forget that. And I think that, we still have manners, right? People still say, ma'am, sir, thank you, please, no thank you, things of that nature. But there's no real respect behind it. And I think that is what's missing. Like, we need to put the respect behind the manners, because that's what manners was intended for. It wasn't intended just to have a polite society. It was intended to show respect for whomever you were encountering. And I think that's it for today. I just wanted to talk about the difference between respect and manners. And I think that we need to bring that back in our society, because some of y'all getting real disrespectful out here. And the only thing that's keeping y'all from getting that action is the fact that we have manners in a polite society and rules. Just remember that. That's another thing people need to remember. That showing respect is for the times when the rules don't apply. That's what that's really about. Because if there wasn't laws and there wasn't rules, respect would be the utmost law. Because when you get disrespectful, when there's no rules and no laws, well, we know what could happen. So let's just remember that. The rules are protecting a lot of people. So for those of you out there who tend to be a little disrespectful, just remember, it pays. It pays to be respectful, because you never know what's gonna happen on the back end. You never know that person that you disrespect could be the person that could have helped you later on in life, or could have done something for you, or even saved your life. You just never know. So always be respectful at all times. It's just good for you. It's good karma. It's good whatever you want to. It's good for your spirit, good for your soul, whatever you want to believe. We all need respect. None of us asked to be born here. We're just all trying to live. So let's show each other some respect. Cool? All right, guys. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.